It's time to move on into the next track here with Genesis. We are finding ourselves in the wilderness, of course, listening to Genesis 2 Revelation, their first album, just continuing on from where we left off. And this is also going to be the last song on this particular side of the album, just taking a trip through this musical museum and listening to the beginnings of course, one of the biggest bands through Prague in the 70s, pop in the 80s, and et cetera, et cetera. So let's go ahead and dive into this one, which when I was a kid, I used to love going to the woods. I used to love going to the wilderness here, swamps, et cetera, and all that stuff. We used to have a really, really fun time doing that. Really quickly, I'm just going to close my door really quick, and then I'm coming right back so we can go ahead and listen to the music. Just doing a little closed door. Turn on the light so there's a little extra light in here. And without further ado, my friends, let us dive into this track. In the Wilderness. Here we go. That's not what I meant to press. Here we go.
Leaving all the world to play, they disappear. And the leaves have gathered dust to run like deer. Tearing pieces from our lives to feed the dawn. Mist surrounds the seagulls christened by the storm. Music, all I hear is music, guaranteed to please.
I like it.
Raindrops falling down the rooftops, blowing in the drains. As the people run their lives, and their lives are on my time.
I like that part. I like the chorus.
Fighting enemies with weapons made to kill. Death is easy as a substitute for pride. Victors join together, happy in their bed, leaving cold outside the children of the dead.
This little western ramp up right here.
Music, all I hear is music.
It's very catchy.
And I look for something else. Raindrops falling down the roof.
That sounds like that one song.
As the people run their lives, and their lives are on my time.
Raindrops are falling on my head, right? That bass come up is very western.
Music, all I hear is music, guaranteed to please. And I look for something else. Raindrops pouring down the rooftops, flowing in their drains. As the people run their lives, and their lives are on my time.
It just sounds really good too.
All I hear is music, guaranteed to please. And I look for something else. Raindrops falling down the rooftops, flowing in their drains. As the people run their lives, and their lives are on my time. Music, all I hear is music, guaranteed to please.
Get a long outro, huh? You know, I don't mean this as a slight towards this album because I've been enjoying our trip through it, whether I've liked every song or not. But listening to this album, it makes me want to listen to Trespass again. It makes me want to hear that one evolutionary step in their discography and to hear like that real beginning of Genesis, which Trespass is a really good album as well. especially because it has Stagnation, one of their best songs on there. But In the Wilderness, this is a nice, pleasant song. You know, I like the piano at the end. I really enjoy Peter singing in here, those little tones of roughness that we would hear later on, while still very much matching the melody. Like the energy is great. The chorus is very catchy. And I cannot help but even kind of the same notes that he sings in the chorus sounds like raindrops are falling on my head. Obviously, the last part of that is not the same, but like it starts off and even says raindrops in here. And the chorus sounds so unabashedly poppy of its time that it almost does not even remind me of Genesis whatsoever at all. I do like the string arrangements and how that's kind of brewing everything together. The little bass leading up into that chorus. And that bass wind up alongside of the strings coming in at the same time makes me think of a Western. I don't know why exactly, but there's just something Western-esque about it. And the music itself makes me think of like... this sounds like a diss, but do I mean it that way? You be the judge. The music to an extent reminds me of like a Hallmark movie soundtrack, or like ending credits to like kind of a cheesy rom-com or something like that. Like I said, you take that how you will, because I don't mean it by anything except by what I said. Leaving all the world to play, they disappear, and the leaves have gathered dust to run like deer, tearing pieces from our lives to feed the dawn. Mist surrounds the seagulls, christened by the storm. Music, all I hear is music, guaranteed to please, and I look for something else. Raindrops pouring down the rooftops, flowing in the drains, as the people run their lives, and their lives are run by time. Fighting enemies with weapons made to kill, death is easy as a substitute for pride. Victors join together, happy in their bed, leaving cold outside the children of the dead. Like they are happy as long as they win, because they don't have to worry about what's happening outside. They're comfortable, they're fine. The winners, they're victors, they're okay. Everyone else outside cold and dead. Then he repeats, of course, the lines going on and on from there. I'm going to look at the annotations on this one because, I mean, I get it, but I want to see if there's something else I'm missing. Upon waking up and joining the world, we give up dreams, pieces of our lives, if you will. Okay? Perhaps music is the most we can leave in the world that can positively impact someone else's life. These are just other people's thoughts. I just wanted to see on this one. Well, okay, I get that one. Music is all here. Okay. Okay. I suppose. What I took the music part as was like hearing any sort of sound in the world, in the wilderness, as he says, is like music. There's good music, there's bad music, there's music that does this, there's music that does that. And that's all I get from it. I don't get very much else from the song. It seems like I ended it prematurely. I just didn't have anything else for it. Like I said, this one, it's fine. It's okay. The chorus has Hallmark music qualities to it. Take that as you will. Let me know what you guys thought of it, of course, in the comments down below. Buy Me a Coffee is there if you want your song request to be bumped up a little bit. Patreon exclusive content. And, of course, you can like and subscribe if you don't mind before you leave. Thank you so much for being here and spending some time with me. Please come back tomorrow, and I'll see you all then. Bye, guys.